Hello everyone, this is Russell Carlin, and this is my Week 1 review video. And we're just going to go over some questions here on our first week of mobile game development. First question being why we chose the platform that we went for. I chose Cocos 2D on the iPhone or the iOS, mainly because I've used it before. Well, I should say used it, but I have looked at some videos. I actually have a book for Cocos 2D and just other things. I've kind of got into it and understand a little, a few of the things already. So it's just actually going through and implementing everything and building on the knowledge, of course. So and I already have it installed. Everything is already ready to go. I had the new version, so I didn't really have to do anything to get things set up, and I knew how to make a project and blah blah blah. So I could get right at it pretty quickly. And then lastly, I love iOS. I prefer it over Android by far. I just like it a lot better. It's a lot easier. I understand it a lot better. I know they're similar. They're both objective oriented, but I just love iOS. So, and the cons, I don't get any job experience. If I'm just using iOS here, which is can be bad because, like I said, I'm not as good on Android, so if I'm not learning anymore, I'm not getting any better, and should probably be balancing it out a little bit. So I may actually try to do what I'm doing this month also on Android, just to kind of balance everything, but we'll see. And then also I hear that Cocos 2D is a little more complex and difficult than some other ones, other toolkits and stuff. I thought it was pretty easy to understand, but like I said, I've heard that it is a little more complex. So, alright, what was most valuable? Mainly just getting started with the mobile gaming. That's the reason I wanted to get into this degree, was to get into the gaming scene, and being able to actually finally start doing it, and getting that basic knowledge of just starting off is very valuable to me. What was most challenging? I had a heck of a time getting the layers to work right. I was trying to make it legit, basically, and having different classes for my different layers, and working with that, and then add them to the scene, and blah blah blah. I had just a terrible time trying to get that all to work, but that was probably the most difficult thing, but I did get it to work. And then also I had a little bit of an issue of being able to click on only sprites. I had it so that the layer was clickable, and I figured that maybe you can only click on whatever in that layer. Well, it's just the whole thing, so you had to really narrow it down so that only could click the sprites, which was a little bit of a challenge, but I got over it. Things that needed clarification: the collision. I'm not sure if I did that right. I did make it so that you can when you click on each of the, I have little gems on there, each one of those, it does a different sound. I do have that, and you can only click on those. If you click outside of them, it doesn't work. I don't know if that was what we were talking about, or collision detection, meaning like running into other objects, in which case I would think you have to have some kind of like animation or control or something. I'm not sure what was supposed to be going on there. The bounding boxes, I use those for the click only, the gems thing, but I wasn't exactly sure what the collision meant, so I could have used a little more clarification. Alright, that is all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week.